Ladies and gentlemen, I am here. I am here to talk about what the fuck. I am here, ladies and gentlemen. I am here to talk about what the hell we saw. What the hell did we see, ladies and gentlemen? What the hell did we see? I tuned in to see a great game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure I tuned in tonight to see a great game. I thought for sure we were gonna see a game 7 in this series, ladies and gentlemen. And what the fuck happened? What in the fuck happened? Houston to me just gave up. Nobody showed up. It was terrible. It was terrible what I saw tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It was just terrible what I saw. Houston to me just gave up. Houston to me just gave up. Unbelievable. Their lowest, this is a team who almost every single night scores over 100 points. One of the best offenses in the entire league. Always scoring 100 points. And tonight, their lowest scoring of the season was 92 points. Their lowest scoring game of the season was 92 points. 92, okay? Tonight, it was 74. That is all they scored tonight. 74 points. Unbelievable. I do not know what the hell happened to this team. They were just flat from the beginning, and I don't know what the fuck happened. This is a team who was going, they were going mano a mano with San Antonio for the last 5 games. Last game went to overtime. And tonight, they just come out flat and lose by what, 30 points? They lost by 30 points. What the fuck happened? What the fuck has happened to the Houston Rockets? James Harden, only 10 points. Only took 11 shots. What the hell's happening? Ryan Anderson, possibly the second best player on that team, 0 points. Did he not show up? Did Ryan Anderson not even go to the game? Also, why the fuck did you not even start him in the first quarter, Mike D'Antoni? Why the fuck did you change your lineup? I don't think he didn't even start Ryan Anderson at the beginning of the game. What the fuck was that shit? I mean, how the fuck do you lose to the Spurs by this without Kawhi Leonard and without Tony Parker and Kawhi Leonard? Neither Kawhi Leonard or Tony Parker played. And you lose by this? What was it, 114 to 75? 74? How the fuck do you lose when you beat them in game 1, but you killed them with both of them? And now you don't play neither of them? You don't play neither Kawhi Leonard or Tony Parker, and you don't play neither of them in this game, and you lose by this? I don't get it. James Harden, he seemed fucked the entire night. He seemed like he was not interested in playing basketball tonight. I don't know if maybe a girl came up. I don't know if a vacation came up. I don't know what the hell happened. But they did not seem like they were interested in continuing the season. They looked like they were saying, you know what, screw this. Let's just go home. We don't want to play basketball anymore for the rest of this year. And they just quit. They just gave up and said, here you go, San Antonio. You can deal with the Golden State Warriors. We don't want anything of that. You know, if we're gonna lose, we might as well just lose right now. It's almost like they said, let's not even waste our time advancing to the next round because we're gonna lose to the Golden State. So let's just lose right now. Why waste our energy? If we're gonna go fishing, we might as well just go fishing tonight. You know, I don't get it. How the fuck do you beat them in game 1 by, 30, 20 with everybody, and now missing 2 of their key players, you lose by 30, 20, 30. I don't get it. I just don't get it. James Harden, he seemed like he was not interested in playing. He's always like jumping around, running around. He was just dribbling the ball, either passing it or shooting threes, just missing left and right. Actually, he wasn't even missing. He was just not shooting. He kept passing the ball. He was not interested in playing basketball tonight. I don't get what the fuck happened. I really don't. I really don't get what happened. I mean, I don't get what the fuck happened. They were going mano a mano with this team for the last 5 games. And tonight, what the fuck happened? Other than game 2, they were doing perfectly fine. They won game 1, game 4, game 3 and 5. They could have won, especially in game 5, and they lost it in overtime. But this team was doing good. They had a chance to beat them. I thought for sure they were going to beat them, and then they were going to lose in game 7. I'm okay with losing damn game 7 in a close game, but to lose like this tonight, what would you give up tonight? You still have you're playing at home. What? Okay, I understand. Maybe okay if you win this, okay maybe if you were up 3-2, and then you have to play game 7. It's tied 3-3, and then maybe giving up maybe because you're just depressed. Maybe okay. But you had a great chance. You already won a game in San Antonio. You could have just won tonight. No Kawhi Leonard. No, and then you could have seen what happened, and you almost won a game over. You won a game over there, and then you almost won a game. It took overtime. So you can play in San Antonio. You can win in San Antonio. So you just win your game at home, handle your business, and then go to San Antonio for game 7 and see what happens. What would you just give up? I don't get it. I don't get why this team just gave up tonight. Completely flat. Nobody really was interested in this shit. The fans, I feel bad for the fans because you pay all this money for a playoff game and this shit happens. By the way, James Harden actually wrote a letter to the entire city of Houston to not go to work today, or to not stay late at work so they can go to the game or watch the game at home. He wrote that letter to the entire city. Get out of work early tonight so you can watch the game. Was James Harden on drugs tonight? Was he on drugs tonight? Was James Harden on drugs? You go from writing a letter to the entire Houston to get off work early tonight to watch the game or go to the game because you need, it's when to go home. Maybe that's why he wrote the letter, because he knew they were going to lose. He's like, we're giving up tonight. It's going to be the last time you're going to see Houston for the rest of the season, so make sure you watch it. That was terrible. That was terrible. I have never seen a team or a player give up like this. When you know you can beat them, when you beat them already at their place pretty bad by 20, 30 points, and you almost beat them a second time, you had to go to overtime. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know if James Harden got embarrassed, folded with the way Game 5 ended, with him getting his shot blocked by Manu Ginobili. I don't know if mentally that messed him up, and he was just not in it tonight. I don't know what the fuck happened. James Harden, 10 points, only 11 shots. It's one thing for him, boom, 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 and nothing goes in. Has 30 shots and only 2 go in. The guy just didn't have it tonight. But that guy was not interested. Only 11 shots for one of the... It's like Kobe Bryant. Imagine if Kobe Bryant did this. You would say he is not interested. Kobe Bryant, forget about the points. He's gonna keep shooting it. He's gonna finish with about 20 to 30 shots attempted. I don't know how many he's gonna make, but he's gonna shoot at least 20, 25 times. James Harden only shot 11 times. Did not seem interested in playing tonight. I don't know what the fuck happened to this team. I don't get it. And nobody. I don't know how next year. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, because this was really. The way this team should have gone out is won tonight and then lost a close game in Game 7, or go to the next series and get destroyed by Golden State. But to lose like this, to lose at home like this, and a game where 2 of their best players did not even play, I don't get it. I really don't. San Antonio's probably happy because now they get a few days to rest, because now they don't have to play Game 7. Now they get about a few days. Now they don't have to play until Sunday. For the first, I believe the first game versus Golden State. Which, look, I think that's gonna be. They're gonna give them some problems. Greg, the coach, he's gonna find a way to give them some problem. If San Antonio's gonna win that series, they're gonna have to use their heads, because there's no way they're gonna beat them with their talent and athleticism. They're gonna have to work up a good strategy and find a way to. I don't know what the fuck you're going to do, but it's going to be hard. But if there's one team In the West that could beat Golden State, it has to be San Antonio. Now, I don't know who the hell's going to run the show with Tony Parker out because you're only dealing with James Harden. Now you have to deal with Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. You're dealing with a lot more. Kawhi Leonard's probably going to have to guard Kevin Durant. But then I don't know who the fuck's going to guard Steph Curry. I'm not sure who's going to. Maybe Danny Green can guard Klay Thompson. I don't know. That guy is going to have to once again continue to play good. He's playing good basketball right now. He's been a good surprise for San Antonio. Jonathan Simmons is gonna have to. He's gonna have to help out too, guarding Klay Thompson. I'm not sure what you do with. I'm not sure who the hell's gonna guard. It's gonna have to be probably Patty Mills. I don't know who the fuck's gonna guard Steph Curry. And by the way, Draymond Green and McGee are going to kill Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol, it has no chance of stopping Draymond Green. I'm telling you right now. The two guys who are probably going to fucking beat the shit out of them are probably going to be Draymond Green and Steph Curry. Because they don't have nobody to guard Steph Curry. And Pau Gasol, he is not tough enough to guard a guy like Draymond Green. So Draymond Green's gonna have a great series, and I think Steph Curry's gonna have a great series. Guys like Danny Green, Jonathan Simmons, Kawhi Leonard will guard guys like Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson. But as far as Steph Curry and Draymond Green are concerned, they're gonna have a field day with Pau Gasol and Patty Mills. Manu Ginobili guarding Steph Curry, please. That's where San Antonio does not have enough to keep up. Like I said, they have Jonathan Simmons, Kawhi Leonard, Danny Green. They can maybe slow down Kevin Durant or even Klay Thompson. But who the fuck's gonna slow down Steph Curry? Who the hell's gonna slow down Draymond Green? LaMarcus Aldridge gonna have to get his head out of his ass and play like tonight. Dropped like 35 points. He's gonna have to do that. He's gonna have to do that a lot in the next series. I'll maybe do another preview about this shit maybe on Saturday or something. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to think it's gonna be a good series, but I don't know because I don't know who the hell's gonna guard Steph Curry or Draymond Green or Steph Curry. Brad Popovich is probably gonna start thinking about that shit tomorrow already. Forget about this shit. Houston just gave up. Might just move on, whatever. Now figure out how the fuck you're going to guard all these guys. Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe this shit. Houston just gave up. Houston just gave up. Screw James Harden. He can't be the MVP anymore. He can't be the MVP. And I don't know who the hell's going to want to play with this idiot next year. If you wanted to bring somebody else who play with him next year, forget about it. Nobody's going to want to play with a guy who just gave up. So forget about James Harden. Forget about him winning MVP and all this other shit. A lot of people are not going to fucking vote for him anymore because he just disappointed really bad. I mean, he just gave up. He gave up. 11 shots, that's a key right there. 11 shots for a guy who loves to score. I'm sorry. James Harden gave up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. James Harden gave up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna finish this video because I'm just talking about the same thing now. But I'll probably make another video talking about the Final Four, both the East and the West Conference Finals. I'll make that video sometime probably Saturday, I think. But until next time, I am the man that runs plays. I am C. I will catch you guys on the road. And I just cannot believe it, ladies and gentlemen, that James Harden and Houston gave up the way they gave up. I just cannot believe that shit. And James Harden does not deserve MVP anymore. He just does not deserve MVP anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am C, and I will catch you guys on the road. And, yeah, that's all I have to say. So, stay tuned for my next video where I will preview the next round. I kind of already preview the Golden State San Antonio series, but I'll maybe get into it a little bit more, and we'll look at the East as well, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man that runs the place. I am C, and I will catch your ass down the road. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, I will see you down the road.